Today's battery packs in almost all EVs are made with steel or aluminum for the battery enclosure. So we wanted to take a look at what happens to those materials when they're subjected to thermal runaway. So the first test that we did was we took a piece of aluminum, which is the same thickness as what you would find in almost every battery pack today, subjected it to a flame at 1200 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes, and after just a few moments, it burned a hole right through it. So let's take a look at what happens to a thermoplastic. This is a Stay-Max with flame retardant. It is subjected to the same 1200 degree torch. You can see that it burned. It did not burn a hole through it after 5 minutes. So this is basically the same temperature you would find during thermal runaway inside of a battery pack. It forms this very tough intumescent char. This is not soft, and this really helps keep the occupants safe inside of the cabin during these high temperatures. Now, that's not really what happens during thermal runaway. So during thermal runaway, there is pressure, particle ablation, very high temperatures, up to 1500 degrees Celsius. So we partnered with Underwriters Laboratories to subject this material to this test. So Underwriters Laboratories in Chicago has a new test called 2596. It's the first test, standardized test for thermal runaway for EV battery packs. This test takes a steel box, puts 25 18650 cells in it. They put 2 of those cells into thermal runaway, overheat them, and it goes into thermal runaway. And you take this plaque and you would put it on top, and it bolts down. The battery cells that are underneath are actually vented towards the plaque, and you see pressures of 250 kilopascals. You see particle ablation, you see heat and fire. And when we subject our plaques to this test, which is probably the most severe test that you could demonstrate, our plaques survived. And I think that really goes to show how innovative and how much safety we can really add to the vehicle compared to some of the incumbent metal solutions today.